Hey, BERYWAM and MB14. Wasn't MB14 in BERYWAM? That's true, isn't it? But like a long time ago. I didn't know it was previous to 2018. But let's go. Let's see what they're doing. So obviously, when they're hitting those three notes of the chord and they're sliding up, boom, the really cool part about that is not just the harmony; it's that they're actually sliding the same distance. They're moving their pitches the same amount of distance at the same time. Otherwise, the chord would move out of tune. So that's pretty fucking killer. Solid trumpet. Okay, that timing that's fucking on point. Now, I gotta say what that does though, right? Right, so this part is also amazing, but them being in time on the previous section now makes me not surprised at all, because I know everyone's just keeping immaculate time. So now I'm like, okay, of course you did that, now you can definitely do this. I love that everything's in key. Like, even the percussion is in key. Everything. It's not accidental. So, God, I forgot what this is called in classical music, a passacaglia or something. The idea, right, is that the bass line, or the chords, but typically it's like one line, it keeps doing the same thing. So we've got this descending bass line. Da, 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 da. I should actually think about it before I say it. But anyways, it's definitely a descending bass line. But the harmonies and the music on top of it keep changing. But this type of structure, God, it's at the very least, it's 400 years old. Let's see if I can find that note. Is it really C sharp? Oh, there's less. Was it really that time? There's only 3 notes. Oh, they cut one out. The last couple times they had 4. That last time I think they had 3. song just keeps building on top of that one little structure that just keeps moving in a circle. It's like on constant repeat, but then you do different shit on top of it.
All my G's, throw your triggers up. I they hammer my hand on the biggest stairs. Obama, I'm looking with the split the blur. This is for my niggas start up in the ghetto, pop in the middle where the flip flop. They give you the quick to buck. Yo, kick, snare. The algorithm's quite simple. Crack a joint. The point is to feel the taste of that sample. That's a hammer, not a fork. My alter ego ancient, so you don't know me. Well, let me introduce you to my barrel.
I would say rhyme scheme wise and rhythm wise, that's one of the best I've ever heard from the beatboxers. Like oftentimes they kind of like, you know, they're not rappers, they're beatboxers. So like a lot of times it's like a B level rapping, C level. That I didn't really pay attention to lyrics, so it was moving kind of quick, but the actual delivery was very high level. Oh, in case I didn't say it, they've subbed out at like at least 3 different bass lines. In the beginning, they had the one that was just constantly falling. Then they had a second one that was constantly ascending. And then the other one, I don't know, it's just like a regular old bass line. Like this current one. That's pretty fucking cool.
Ciao!
Yeah. Why is there another 45 seconds?
TMC Joe, Ritmine, MB14, Beastie, Witness,
and Swiss Beatbox.
And Donny. Or the community beatbox.
Yeah, I wish I could play something dope for you to like to show you an example of that. I can give you one of the most famous examples of all time if you want to go check it out. Is Bach. You know Bach, B-A-C-H, and the Chacone. I don't know which language you spell it in. C-H-A-C-O-N-N-E, the Chacone. I think it's from the Partita in D minor. The way you'll know it is it's like 13 minutes long, but it's basically 13 minutes of the same descending progression, but with crazier and crazier violin shit on top of it. It's a magnificent piece. It's one of the harder pieces on guitar literature or violin literature or anyone who plays it. It's just a colossal piece, but it kind of shows you that that setting where the music is constantly evolving, but if you pay attention, it's actually the same music the whole time. But it just keeps getting like, I don't know. I wish I had some cool way to show you. Because traditionally when you play like pop music or rock music or something and you have a descending bass line, you always assume that those notes are the roots of the chord. It's like if I go from like an A to a G to an F sharp or A to G to F to E, you're like, oh, maybe it's A minor, G major, F major, E major, right? But if you get like fancy in your composition, it doesn't have to be that. Those could be any other notes of the chord. So your A, instead of being like an A minor or A major, it could be the third of, say, an F. Wait, am I right key? Yeah, F chord. Or, yeah, it could be a fifth. It could be a seventh. It could be a ninth. It could be something crazy. So you could actually take the same bass line, and then every time you repeat it, like every other time, you make the chords different on top. And then when you make the chords different, now you can make the melody different. Now you can make the ornaments different, the fills different. So you can really, if you're like crazy, like if you're crazy like Bach is crazy, and if you're crazy like that, you can take the same handful of notes and like he does, you use them for 13 minutes straight, and it's just a fucking murderous piece for solo violin. So the violinist got to play the bass notes and the chord notes and all that shit. Yeah, Anyways, let's stop the reaction.